Just so inspired by it because, there are so many people that moment in their life derails them and sets them back, months, years. And, just somehow in the midst of the storm, you found a good boat and a good sail and you were able to navigate yourself back.
Yeah.
People hearing about how you were able to get out, because a lot of times people don't know how to get out.
Right. When I started taking the LSATs, which is the entrance exam for law school, I didn't do great on it. I didn't get into the top schools that I applied to initially because of my score, so that was a setback for me. That was the first time that I really failed. So I went back, took it again, readjusted my perspective on the schools that I was applying to, got into where I wanted to go, which was Mercer, because I'd gone there for undergrad. Went there for law school, and then when it came to the bar exam, which is obviously the exam that gets you, licensed to be a lawyer, I wanted to be a lawyer since middle school. My entire career, or ability to have a career, was hinging on one test.
Yeah.
And when I was so passionate about being a lawyer, it's not like, oh, I'll see what happens. This is literally my whole plan for the past however many years. So that pressure, it was huge. And for me, it was insurmountable the first time. I missed by 2 points in terms of passing the exam.
Yeah.
But I went back and I took it again and I missed by 1 point. And I just remember that second time just literally crumbling to the floor in my kitchen and just hurting so much because I knew I could be a great lawyer. I'd worked in the legal field since high school. It's not that I couldn't be a lawyer, it was just getting past this test. And that's what was infuriating. Because there were plenty of people that I knew were taking that test and they knew the material, but whether they were going to go out there and be good lawyers for their clients was questionable, right? So, but I've always been a fighter. Like you mentioned that about yourself. I've always been a fighter, and I'm the only one that's going to be able to change it.
Yeah.
So I would always wonder what would happen if I didn't. So that's why I went back again. I really sat and evaluated, okay, is this what I really want, like to put myself through this again, but to be a lawyer, right? Yeah. And nothing else would make me feel the same way. I just couldn't think of anything. I love animals and I'd love to work with animals, but really I want my hobby and passion to be separate from my career. Even though I'm passionate about my career, I wanted to keep it separate. So that's why I kept going. And that third time I passed.
Wow.
So yeah, it was very emotional.
Yeah. No, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Just kind of